proved to be a very busy day for the Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, the Honourable Anil Nandalal. He met with farmers in Region 5. Those farmers are from Bath Settlement, West Coast, Berbice. The now Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, the Honourable Anil Nandalal, while in opposition, had represented the farmers when they were evicted from their farmlands.
While we were in opposition, the RU had dispossessed dozens of cash crop farmers who were occupying those lands, state lands, for the past 25 years. They were granted permission by the RDC, and without the authority of the RDC, the RU started to eject them, break down their houses, their little garden huts, and plow down their crops, and beat them, physically assaulted them. I had appeared for them in the court. I took the RU to court and won the case.
Saturday, the Attorney General said he was there to keep a promise.
The President, when he spoke at the rally at Bath Settlement, made a promise to the farmers that we'll put them back on the land. So now that we are in government, I came to deliver that promise.
Previously, Justice Simone Ramlal awarded special damages of $5.3 million to the three farmers who had sued the Region 5 Chief Executive Officer. Justice Ramlal had declared that the claimants, Krishna Sealal, Christopher Sinarain, and Khalil Jameer, were entitled to remain in possession and occupation of the portion of land situated at Track X of Block 1A and Track Y portion of plantation of Narseed, also known as lot numbered 17, Bath, West Coast, Berbice, Guyana. Justice Ramlal had also declared that the defendant, the Region 5 Chief Executive Officer Ovid Morrison's interference with the claimant's possession and occupation of the said land in the months of April and August 2018 constituted trespass by the defendant.
Again, while we were in opposition, I received complaints from these residents that Lincoln Lewis claims that he owned this village and is harassing the residents here, breaking down their fence and all sorts of things. I came here, I met with the residents, and at that time we were not in government, so I used whatever mechanism I had, and I went to court and got prescriptive title granted to about 20 of them, because we were doing it in batches.
Explaining that the process is expensive, the Attorney General says other ways of dealing with this matter will be explored, for example, regularization as the lands belong to the state.
But you know, it's an expensive exercise. The surveyor fees alone is about $75,000 or $80,000. And then you have to pay a lawyer to go to court. You have to put advertisement in the official gazette and in the Chronicle or Stamford News newspaper. So it's quite an expensive exercise. Now that we are in government, we can commit to regularize, because the land belongs to the state, and issue transports or title to the people who are living on the land.
84-year-old Sadhu Prasad Saif Badan was among the batch of 20 who were represented by Mr. Nandalal and was able to get his prescriptive title.
This man is 84 years old. How long you have been living here?
I live here since 1963
This man has been living here since 1963.
and was occupying the land since 1959.
Since 1959. How can this land be owned by Lincoln Lewis' grandfather? Tell me, when to get prescriptive title, you have to get a surveyor plan. The surveyor plan will disclose if there are any titular owner on who holds title for this land, and that is to be stated on the plan. Nothing here says anything about Kojo McPherson, who Mr. Lincoln Lewis says owned this whole village. to get prescriptive title, a registrar report has to be prepared, coming from the registrar of deeds, and that report will tell you whether there is any titular owner for the land, and the registrar report in the 20 cases filed showed that there were no titular owner.
Minister Nandalal was accompanied by Vikchan Ramphal, chairman of the Region 5 RDC, and Member of Parliament for Region 5, the Honorable Faisal Jafar Ali. From Kingelley, West Coast, Berbice, with videographer Kim Thomas, Felicia Valenzuela, InfoHub.